Okay, so this one's a little bit of a different video. My boy Warden gave me the idea. If you don't know Warden, he's a Dokkan YouTuber. I recommend checking him out because he also done it on his channel. But for Dokkan, he told me, man, you should do this for Blazing, which is a lot of things that are in the game files that are not actually in the game. And yeah, I took this from the Reddit. The Reddit right here, if you go in the Blazing subreddit, you can see that there's this right here, Google Drive graphics assets. All of the things I show in this video are in the game. They're literally in the game. They are in the files. But no one has ever seen it, and it's not in the game. But also, shouts to Anton, because he's the person who does this. So yeah. A lot of these, most of the list, are abilities, and are very much interesting abilities that I cannot see really what they would do, but I have kind of an idea, so I'll talk about it. So, first one that I have right here, I don't have 10. I wish I had 10 so I could put it in the title. I could have sneaked in one more, but I felt like these were the only ones that really caught my attention. The first one is this one. Right here. Again, this is in the files, you can see in the files thing. This shit right here, right? This slip damage and Jutsu Seal. This is when you do a combination attack, you do you can have a chance of slip damage or Jutsu Seal. This is in the game. But look at this. These three right here. This is not I have an idea that this would be you do increased damage if they are slip damaged or Jutsu sealed or switch sealed. But man, this would not be good. To be honest, this would not be very good. I feel like, because here's the thing, these files have been in here, a lot of them, ever since the game came out. And I feel like these are ones that came out with this, because these abilities right here, they're old. Old. So I feel like they did this right here, and they were like, this will not be very good. Because you can see the Blazing Festival Edo has something like it, where if they have a status ailment, he does increase damage. These are status ailments, so I feel like these are things that will actually never come out because they just look bad. But I'm just very interested because, again, it's pretty much the same thing, and it would be something that would work in conjunction with this, right? You zip damage someone, you do increase damage against zip damage. But again, there are a lot of jutsus that already do increase damage against zip damage, or like Jutsu Seal. I don't know why you would need the ability, so again, I feel like it's something that will never release. After this, I actually have this. So I actually asked on Twitter, and oh my thing is out of frame. Let me I can't move. Okay, it was out of frame. Okay, asked on Twitter if anyone has seen this. No one seems to have. This is an ultimate text, and I thought for the longest time that this was the old ultimate text because I started playing the game in the first anniversary. So most of the things I released before the first anniversary, I'm not that big of knowledge about it. I don't have that big of knowledge. That was terrible grammar. But this ultimate text, I went on Kabuki's old videos and I saw that his ultimate was the one that we have currently. So this is a thing that is in the game files but never came out. Could it have been in the beta? Maybe, but I'm pretty sure the beta of the game, like, it wouldn't allow you to ultimate a unit. So it's so weird. I wonder if they'll ever come out with this text, but I don't think they will. Again, very different. And they have a Japanese that is also different, but not that different. It's just the color pattern. Because of they have the same font for the Japanese, right? But this is a different font, especially the U right here. But moving on, I have this. So this is an ability. As I said, a lot of these are abilities. And what is this? What is going on? There's so much going on in this ability. Someone's getting killed because if you take a look at the ability of doing 5,000 damage when you die, this is kind of like the sticky man that appears, right? So someone's getting killed, and then there's someone getting powered up. Maybe if you kill someone, you get increased damage. It's so weird, but I would actually really like if it was like that. If you like kill someone on PvP, or maybe even in PvE, and you get an attack burst, that would be the revivement of boosting. That is actually a very interesting ability, because again, we have nothing like this in the game. And it's been in the game for months, because I've seen this in the game for months. And I mean months. A lot of these that I'm going to go showing right now has been in the game for months. I've seen them in the files for months. And again, Nothing like it ever came out. After this, I have this one. Again, what is this? Like, my man's One Punch Man right here. Punching the air with all these arrows and then burst. I have no... This one, I have kind of like a clue, like, oh, you could be killing someone to get powered up. I have no clue about this one. Zero clue. Because, yeah, there's attack boost, like a symbol for attack boost, right, already. What is this? No clue. When I was predicting what Kakashi and Obito would be, I predicted that maybe Kakashi would introduce his ability. Like, I thought a lot of the things in this list would be introduced in the 3rd anniversary, but they introduced nothing of the list. In fact, they didn't introduce anything new in the anniversary, which is very weird, very bizarre. But again, this is just a weird ability. I predicted maybe Kakashi would have this because Kakashi is always a nuker, and this seems like an ability for a nuke, right? But again, if anyone has an idea what this could be, let me know because I have zero clue. After this, I have this one. Look at this bad boy right here. So there's a version, right, that is also an attack boost, like not exactly this one, but like an attack boost that also has this meter, and then this boost. Again, maybe you get like a... I don't know, maybe like starting off the match you get a speed boost? It is again very weird, and I cannot think of anything other than you have like a gauge that keeps filling in, and the more filled in, maybe you get a speed boost. I cannot think of anything. This is just another weird one. And again, as I said, there is another one that I didn't include this video because it's the same thing, so I didn't want to put true. But it's this one, but it's a hand. So it's it's basically the same thing, but it's so weird. Again, this is an ability that probably is gonna come out eventually. But this one I have not seen in the game files for months. Maybe I didn't notice it. But this one seems to be newer than like these ones, for example, which is interesting. So the next one is something that has been in the game files for over 2 years, basically 3 years at this point, which is this. And you saw this in the thumbnail because I'm using this in the thumbnail. This is clearly a 7-star summon. There's nothing else they could do with this one. And again, this is in the files for years. What I'm thinking is, maybe they did plan on making 7 stars like really early on, but they didn't for some reason, and now they are so caught up with 6 stars they're scared of releasing 7 stars because, again, years this has been in the game files, and there's no other thing. Can I rotate this? I don't think I can. This is sideways in the files for some reason, but this has been in the files for years, and it's just like the gold one from the summons, the silver one from the summons, the green one from the summons, but of course it's all rainbow, and there's no other explanation. Zero other explanations. So again, another interesting one. But the number one more interesting ability, for me at least, it's this one. What is this? Now, again, you see, it's an ability that I cannot think of whatever it can be, because this is such a different icon than anything we ever had. It could be jutsu sealing. It does like look like a jutsu seal, but we also have like we barely have this. We don't even have this in the game, and there's already like a counter to it. So if this ever comes out and it's like ultra mega powerful, don't worry, there's gonna be a counter for it, I guess. But again, what is this? No clue. Zero clue what this could be. I've talked about this again when Kakashi and Obito were being teased, and I was predicting what they would be. These abilities right here, they could have been in the Blazing Bash. I guess I decided to pass on it because Naruto Sasuke don't feel like the Jutsu Seal type of deal. And again, I have no clue. If you have any clue what this could be, leave me in the comments because I don't. Zero clue. But now, this is actually something that shouldn't be in the list, but I put in here just to bring light to it because I know a lot of people think about it, which is this. So, this right here is clearly a 7-star background, right? Wrong, because if you go on Twitter, and I hope there's nothing bad going on my Twitter feed right now, there isn't. Very good. If I go here in my boy Kua, I should have had this open. He tweeted about this a few days ago. I forgot to retweet it because I don't know what I was doing, but this has terrible quality. So let me open, new Twitter is so bad, by the way. Let me open a new tab. I don't know why I wasn't seeing it. Now, right here, it's in bad quality, but if you were not watching for a YouTube video, because YouTube compresses my video, right? You can see that it's the side, like it's the side of this. These right here are, where is it? This right here is the background for featured units. This right here, okay. These are 5-star backgrounds. You can see that they are just gold. But these ones, you can clearly see that they are rainbow. So they are the background for featured units. Now, I don't know for how long this has been, because I've never heard about it. I've never, ever heard about this until Kua mentioned it. I don't know if this was only introduced now to be the background for featured units, but it seems to be. Now, again, it could be a different background because the rainbow colors really didn't match exactly like it. It seemed to have been like more purple on the top and stuff like that, but you know, this could be a 7-star background. This could just be the background for the featured unit. We'll see, maybe, you know, they release 7-star. But this is the biggest one, and this is one that you see on my thumbnails all the time. And you see in everyone's thumbnails a lot. This bad boy right here, and I click by accident. This bad boy right here. Now, this is again a card for a 7-star. There is no way, because we have 6-star cards, and we have any other card, and they don't look like this. Now, what I find to be interesting, and this goes back to this, and I mentioned it because I wanted to show this one. This goes back to this, right? So, even if this is a 7-star summon, normally when you summon a unit, they come with a previous rarity, and then you awaken them to the new rarity, right? So let's say we summon a 7-star, right? They would pop as 6 stars, most likely. Or maybe as 5 stars and you awaken them twice, I don't know. But they would pop as 6 stars. And 6-star pops would be just totally blue, not this rainbow, but this could be a 6-star. Again, but it is true rainbow for a 6-star, right? And again, they would pop as a 6-star card. They would not pop as a 7-star card. And we have 6-star cards in the game, they're blue. Weird. Very weird. This could just be a placeholder. But it is sort of rainbow. It's more like a platinum and a little bit of a mesh of rainbow. But this is in the game files. That's why I'm talking about this. Interesting. This is in the game files for years. And I mean years. The fact that they never came out with something with this boggles me. So, this is all. Takeaways. I do want to see what people talk about these abilities because, again, these are so weird. These, especially this one. This one's the one that gets me the most. This ability right here, the fact that they already are going to release a counter to it as well, it's so odd. But thank you guys for watching, and yeah, again, let me know what you think in the comments.